I believe I won the fight. That's my opinion. Just like if you had an opinion, he had an opinion, everybody had an opinion.
Who you thought won? You said you won, and the reason you thought the judges gave it to him because his country was at war. Do you regret saying that?
No, I don't regret anything. Why would I regret that?
As the bells of Tyson Fury vs Oleksandr Usyk 2 are buzzing, Tyson Fury refuses the results of the last fight and calls it a bad decision by the judges, threatening Usyk for his life.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
Like Tupac said, you hit me with your best shots and couldn't do all. You know what's coming for you. I'm going to you up, bitch.
Tyson was sure that the only great punch Usyk landed in the 9th round was not enough to win him the fight.
But you had your little chance to knock me out, didn't you? Couldn't do it, could you? Hit me with 10 shots in a row and couldn't do it.
You too have chance.
Tyson Fury in the recent face-off session was seen hitting on Usyk, where he dismissed his win and tried convincing him that Usyk was just throwing punches in the air. It was him who was fighting professionally, as Usyk had lost his cool in the 9th round.
You couldn't even put me down after being on Bambi legs. You hit me 10 shots. 10 clean shots on the chin. No canvas touch.
Tyson Fury said, "There's no secret I'm going in there to knock him out because I don't think I'm going to get a decision no matter what I do. So I have to take it out of the judges' hands. I believe I have to get him out of there." Sitting right in front of Tyson Fury, Usyk made it clear that he won the last fight as per the decision. But if Tyson has some doubts, they'll all be cleared in the coming fight.
So I'm sure you've been back and watched the fight a few times since that first fight in May. When you watch it again, how does it feel? Do you feel like you clearly won? I know he believes that he won that fight.
My hands was here. I win. Thank you, God. But if Tyson think what Tyson win, no problem. For me, no problem. Listen, we have one more fight. 21st December.
During the face-off, they didn't forget to discuss John Fury's famous headbutt. This happened when, during the promotional events leading up to the first bout between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, tensions escalated when John Fury, Tyson's father, headbutted a member of Usyk's team, resulting in a cut on his own forehead. This incident added a layer of animosity to the pre-fight atmosphere.
What are you doing here? Wake up, lads!
Despite the controversy, John Fury was present in Tyson's corner during their first fight and is expected to take on the same role in the rematch. Promoter Frank Warren, however, has assured that there will be no recurrence of such pre-fight antics this time around, emphasizing the focus on professionalism and the gravity of the event. Frank Warren assured fans that the chaos seen during the build-up to the first Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk fight will not be repeated.
The outcome? Well, we've seen the first fight. That was, a fortune for any boxing fan to see the fight of that magnitude.
That ain't going to happen. This fight doesn't even need that because it was such a great fight between two of the best heavyweights of the 21st century. Warren praised the first fight as a truly memorable event and expressed confidence that the rematch would deliver just as much excitement. He stressed that boxing enthusiasts would not want to miss this showdown between two elite fighters and shared his prediction for the outcome. Warren added, "The last fight was a magnificent fight and it will be the same again." Anyone who knows anything about boxing will be tuned in on the 21st to see this because this is going to be another great magnificent fight. I think Fury is going to win it and I think he's going to stop him. Tyson Fury's corner during the first fight, which included head trainer Sugar Hill Stewart, assistant Andy Lee, and his father John Fury, faced criticism for being overcrowded. John, in particular, was called out by analysts for shouting over Stewart, who was supposed to lead the corner strategy. Despite this feedback, Tyson Fury has made it clear that there will be no changes to his team for the rematch. People can say, "I want to change trainers," or "I'll blame it on my conditioning coach," or "I'll blame it on the cook," or "I'll blame it on the mouse next door." For me, it is the same team, same everything. I know what I've got to do. I thought I won the fight last time, Fury stated. Reflecting on the first fight, Tyson Fury stood firm on his belief that he performed well enough to win, recounting how he scored the rounds in his favor. He expressed his dissatisfaction with the judge's decision while acknowledging the razor-thin margin of the contest. "I gave him boxing all my life and watched boxing my whole career. I gave him rounds 8, 9, and 10, and round 9 was a 108. So that's when I gave him out of the fight." But obviously the judges saw it a bit differently. A couple of them did. One of them had me winning. That's what it was. It was as close as it could be. Oleksandr Usyk, Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, reflected on the magnitude of the first fight between Usyk and Tyson Fury, highlighting its significance as a historic moment for boxing. He emphasized the rarity of two of the world's best heavyweights competing for the undisputed championship, calling it a privilege for fans to witness such a monumental event.
And then to see them fighting again in a row, it's almost a miracle. thing I want to mention is very important, that I want both guys to have a successful training camp. So they come ready, healthy, and wealthy. And let the best man win.
Looking ahead to the rematch, Krysiuk expressed his hope for both fighters to arrive in peak condition. Ensuring the quality of the contest, he stressed the importance of a fair and thrilling bout free from any external setbacks and wished for both men to be physically and mentally prepared.
I say, not run. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone again.
And what does that even mean? Don't be afraid of a boxing match, please.
Yeah, it's a boxing match.
I've had many boxing matches before.
Tyson Fury reflected on his approach to the first fight with Oleksandr Usyk, emphasizing his skill as a counterpuncher. Fury highlighted specific moments in the bout where his precision and power made an impact, particularly referencing the damage he inflicted on Usyk. He seemed confident in his ability to deliver similar results in their rematch, underlining his effectiveness as a tactician in the ring. Fury said, recounting his ability to land clean and effective shots during the fight, "I'm a slick counterpunch boxer, as you can ask by Usyk's jaw and eye bone. When I ride up, I got led right up, hitting him in the face, boom." The tension between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk flared up during a heated exchange, with Usyk's team accusing Fury of running and avoiding engagement during their first fight. The Ukrainian camp suggested that Fury was reluctant to fully commit during the bout.
So can I be any better? Can I do any better? I can be more focused and less clowning, and I think that's enough.
Oleksandr Usyk expressed his respect for his opponent, while highlighting the intense physical toll boxing takes on fighters. Usyk, known for his humility and grounded approach, emphasized the challenges of facing a larger opponent like Fury and the demanding nature of the sport. He explained, "Tyson knows what I do, and I know what Tyson does. I have much respect for all my opponents because boxing is a tough sport, a very dangerous sport. This man is very famous around the world. He's a big man, I'm a small man." Usyk's remarks highlight the mental and physical resilience required to compete at the highest level, especially against a formidable and larger opponent like Fury. His humility and determination reflect the mindset of a champion prepared to push through adversity for victory. He added, "But we have a second fight. Listen, boxing, it's not a game, it's a hard, tough sport. When you go back home after a fight, my whole body tells me, 'Hey Alex, please don't do it again.' And I say, 'No, I must.'" Meanwhile, Tyson Fury declares that the games are over. Heading into his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk, the Gypsy King vows to adopt a sharper, more focused approach. Could this signal a no-nonsense version of Fury, ready to dominate the ring?
The first fight was an amazing fight. You had two great heavyweights up there, undefeated. There can only be one champion. It's one winner, and we found out it was Oleksandr Usyk. But for Tyson, he can look back at the fight. He's an up and down fighter where, sometimes he's down, sometimes he's up. Right now he's down, but he's pretty focused on getting back up. So he needs to go in there and, get the job going.
Mark Tibbs shared his insights on the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, praising Usyk's technical brilliance while highlighting Fury's potential to make key adjustments. Tibbs acknowledged that Fury came close in their first fight, but believes the Gypsy King is capable of identifying and correcting the mistakes he made. He said, "Usyk is such a sophisticated, accomplished boxer like Fury, but smaller. Fury almost was there last time out, and Fury said it before, and I say it again. He would have known what he did wrong instantaneously. And he's just got to put them right to get the victory over Usyk. He never gives up, Usyk. None of them boys at the top like that even think about giving up. A couple of mistakes he made. I'm hoping he will correct them. And then he'll be victorious." Tibbs also addressed the physical toll both fighters have endured over their careers, acknowledging the difficulty of predicting their current form. He stressed that the rematch promises to be a brutal contest, as both men bring their experience and toughness into the ring, making it a must-watch event for boxing fans. He added, Lennox Lewis, a legendary figure in heavyweight boxing, shared his insights on the first bout between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, renowned for his sharp analysis. Lewis didn't shy away from critiquing Fury's inconsistent performance, sparking debate among fans and analysts who regard Fury as the dominant force in the division.
Do you think he will do it, Tyson Fury?
I think, he has the potential to do it. It's really up to him and how he performs in the first few rounds.
Lewis didn't stop at highlighting Fury's past missteps. He pointed out the critical adjustments needed for the Gypsy King to reclaim his throne. According to Lewis, Fury's chances in the rematch hinge on his ability to establish dominance early. The opening rounds, Lewis suggested, will be pivotal in determining whether Fury can regain his place at the top or if Usyk will outmaneuver him once more.
Tell you right now, in the rematch, I'm going to pick Usyk. I think Usyk has his number. I think Usyk knows what he has to do now. I think he's smart enough. I think he knows his weakness. I think he continues to come forward. Think about this now. He bagged up the bigger man all night from the first round all the way to the end. Think about that.
The first fight between Fury and Usyk wasn't without its physical toll on both fighters. Fury suffered a bloodied nose, leading to speculation about a possible break, while Usyk endured swelling around his jaw and cheekbone after absorbing Fury's counter punches. Despite the injuries, neither fighter showed signs of backing down. Fury told TNT Sports, saying, "It wasn't broken, just a bit of blood. You get punched, your eyes water." That's boxing heading into the rematch. Fury finds himself in an unusual position as the underdog. However, the Gypsy King exudes confidence, drawing on his history of overcoming adversity against top-tier opponents like Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora. Reflecting on their first fight, Fury acknowledged Usyk's sharp performance, but maintained that only minor adjustments are required to turn the tables in the rematch. Fury stated, "Last time, it wasn't my time to win. This time I'll be more focused, less complacent, and get the job done." Tim Bradley shared his analysis of the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, expressing confidence in his prediction for the outcome. While the controversial decision in the first fight sparked widespread debate, Bradley believes there's little question this time about who will emerge victorious, and it's not Fury. His remarks have stirred reactions, particularly among Fury's dedicated fan base, who are eager to see the Gypsy King reclaim his throne.
I clowned around too much. Why? Complacency. Very much complacency. I think I expected it to be harder than it was up until that point of getting hit. And I was hitting him at will, basically, head and body. So yeah, I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight boxing.
The last fight was nothing less than a sight to watch for the boxing fans. It was more thrilling than it can be. The turning point of the fight arrived in the 9th round when Oleksandr Usyk expertly used a feint to lure Tyson Fury into overextending. Capitalizing on Fury's misstep, Usyk landed a perfectly timed overhand left to the temple, momentarily shaking Fury's balance. Without hesitation, Usyk unleashed a ferocious combination of punches targeting Fury's body and head, finishing with a thunderous right hook that dropped Fury to the canvas for the count. It was a historic moment, marking the first knockout loss of Fury's professional career.
Something in the fight, Fury, that I held my hands up and said, you know what, the guys are great. He pressured Fury in the front foot defensively.
Yeah.
It was weird because normally we're expecting to box and move around. He was pressuring Fury in the front foot from the second round. He was on him, and he made Fury. He not panic, but he put him under high stress and made him get tired. I don't know.
Dillian Whyte offered further insights into why Oleksandr Usyk is such a formidable opponent, focusing on the unique tactics Usyk employed in his first fight against Tyson Fury. Whyte expressed admiration for Usyk's ability to maintain relentless pressure while remaining defensively sound, a combination that kept Fury on the back foot and gradually wore him down.
When Tyson fights, he fights for himself. When Usyk fights,
He fights for his country.
fights for his country.
Yeah.
Despite acknowledging Usyk's brilliance, Whyte believes Fury still has a path to victory. He suggested that Fury's size and physicality could tip the scales in his favor if he adopts a more aggressive approach. Drawing comparisons to Fury's second fight against Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora, having faced Tyson Fury multiple times, offered his unique perspective on what went wrong for Fury in their first clash. With a deep understanding of Fury's mentality and style, Chisora suggested that Fury was not fully mentally or physically prepared for the challenges Usyk brought to the ring.
Tyson, I don't think Tyson was 100% when he walked in that ring.
For what reason?
Well, mentally or physically?
I mean, because he had a massive cut. He didn't want to get 5-10 grand for missing 10 million for missing the fight. So he didn't spar the way he wanted to spar.
Chisora emphasized the contrast between Fury's self-driven goals and Usyk's national pride, which in his view gave the Ukrainian an edge in composure and determination. While Fury has often been seen as a lone wolf in his approach, Usyk fights with a deeper purpose, representing Ukraine and carrying the weight of his nation's pride.
I think underprepared, like for a fight of that magnitude.
Underprepared, yeah. Do you understand? Underprepared for that fight. You understand? And the confidence was not there. Because if you realize, he was mucking around for the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Can Tyson Fury rise from this setback and deliver a legendary comeback? Or will Oleksandr Usyk prove once again why he's the master of the heavyweight division? Let us know in the comments who you think will come out on top. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the drama, analysis, and behind-the-scenes action leading up to the rematch.